Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 7. Not blind quite yet, but it's going to be blind. As you can see, I only made it to the third map and only halfway there before I ended the Ore campaign. That just, kinda happened. I'm sorry. It's gonna have to be blind for the last map and a half. No, you're going to restart it on the hardest difficulty though. There you go. Not continue. I might regret the difficulty when it becomes blind, but we'll see. That's what made the first. I did. What? Oh, it replays the cutscene, which is what somebody was telling me.
There's something we cannot overlook. Seamus has the support of the Church of Light, and I do not.
That's terrible.
Many within the church are on our side, Duke Ivan. When the moment comes, they will be behind.
Sounds like empty promises.
I certainly hope so, Maricel, and I appreciate your efforts to rally them to our cause. But what of Elra?
Oh, the god
So
himself.
far he has been silent. But maybe that's because he's fine with the idea of Seamus sitting on the throne.
He's always silent.
What can I hope to achieve if the dragons have already ordained our fates?
They're always
No fate,
silent.
but what hand makes.
True.
York Kente is right, my lord. The dragon's ways are mysterious, and it is often difficult to grasp the full extent of their actions. I was wondering what kind of advice I could offer you, my lord, but I seem to recall an elven tale that would fit the matter at hand.
Rowena of
Suddenly.
Unicorn speaks highly of you, Lasir. I would hear your story.
What, you don't actually know him? You invited him and he was like, oh, I never met that guy, but apparently he's pretty good. Apparently he is. I wouldn't know. We're gonna know in the final campaign, I think, because every counselor, I think, has a hero in the hero. A hero is a hero in the game. It's in the Heropedia, which means they're probably going to appear in the final mission. If I had to guess. It would be pretty funny to see them in the campaign and be like, hey, you were in my story! And then you got killed repeatedly.
My ladies and lords are all familiar with the people we call the Sheldon.
The sea elves.
Yes,
Indeed, our seaborn cousins who wander the oceans of Ashen.
that's why they're in the game
I
too.
want to tell you the story of a young Sheldon.
Yes.
To outsiders, he was known as Wisloth, or simply Wiss.
Whisloth.
Wisloth was the eldest
Sloth.
son of a famous captain. And
It has
great
sloth in
hero,
his name.
Osrath Ilrian.
You know,
Now, Osrath Ilrian was getting old, and
Like
intended
Sleuth.
to retire. It was no secret he would appoint Wiss as his successor. Nobody had
because
asked Wisloth what he wanted. If they had, they would have
Rebellion.
known he had no interest in taking his father's place.
rebellious
Place to be
child.
prey for himself, you ask?
That's what the story is
Well,
about.
Wisloth had not figured that out yet. And it seems the dragons had grown bored of waiting for him to make a choice. As all sea elves, Wiss was an expert sailor and a great swimmer.
Oh, I see where
But
his story is
Shalasa
going.
was so angry that night that even he was struggling not to drown.
I
The
mean,
last thing he saw before losing consciousness was his ship being swallowed.
it seems like it's the child that refuses to
How
take
many days
the
did
responsibilities
Wisloth drift with only
thrust
hunger
upon
and
him,
thirst as
kind of like
companions?
Griffin,
One day, he woke up lying on the sands of an unknown shore.
with a bow.
Rather than cursing the dragons, he was grateful to be alive. Silana and Shalasa had shown mercy.
Thank you,
Curious to
gods.
see where fate had landed him, Wisloth set out to explore.
Better than being king. Yeah, you get 12 of the sea elves and that's it. Now this campaign, I remember not liking this campaign mainly because you were given very big money problems. I was having very big money problems at least. I don't know. Maybe I'm just playing it wrong, who knows? But I didn't like it. Hello, you. You look like a unicorn! Let's go see the unicorn, why not?
The first creature Wisloth came across was a lone unicorn, grazing under the cool shadows of the trees.
Sounds like a story I heard
To
before.
Wisloth's surprise, the majestic animal offered to become his mount.
Did it
Where
now?
there are tame unicorns, there are often elves.
You know, this
Oh.
story is starting to sound somewhat familiar.
Ha!
Are there
Really?
white tigers next?
There will be no tigers in this story, Duke Ivan.
That's
but
a
I
reference to
can't
Heroes
promise you
4, I
some
think.
surprises.
Here, White Tigers were a creature in Heroes 4, by the way. And now creatures. Enemy creatures. This is a lesser threat than the wolves. How about you just kill those? Quick combat? No. Play manually then. I can probably kill them without too many losses. Sea Elves double attack, but they are otherwise rather unremarkable, especially in terms of statistics. They get better on sea, but that's not something that actually affects them currently. They do cleave though, which is pretty okay. They're basically a 0.5 core, if you get my meaning. Last chance for hero action. By the way, the hero's specialty is I'll just say it eventually. Is to make his creatures better when they're fighting at sea, even more, you know, on top of this. Which means that he's not particularly good right now. He's gonna get better though. Not sure why I attacked them and expected not to take losses. Because I don't think that's going to happen. Shit. What's your movement? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can't outrun them. Do you have a spell? No. I'm going to lose one. Oh yeah, more than one too. Kill as many of these as you can. You can kill the entire stack, really. Boom. Ow. Yeah, I'm only going to kill one. Not kill, but lose one. It's annoying, but whatever. I'll deal. Not even 500. I am disappointed. I don't know why I fought them first. That was stupid of me. I just remembered what I have to do here. You know? There's a thing here. You get your 0.5 elite
came
right
across
off
a
the
herd
bat.
of twilight stags.
A herd?
Moving silently through the forest.
That's a herd?
Wislav decided to follow the stags, as they seemed to beckon him along.
Yay, a chase along. A chase through the woods. They're actually not a herd, they're actually one. Still, it's one that can actually tank all these jerks around here. So I'll take it. Thank you. Goodbye. Going to go ahead and kill everything now. Because I can! With this I can tank them just fine. Oh yeah. Game knows it too. I am getting all the money and whatnot instead of experience because I won't have trouble getting to maximum level, but I am going to get money problems later. I had money problems on every single map. It was annoying. You know, maybe I should have waited until I was higher level before fighting these specific enemies. Yeah, well, I am about as much of an idiot as I usually am. I mean, level 1, he's not going to do much. 16, whatever. I need to tank a hit for these. Next time. Not now, next time. Okay. I don't even do Nature's Mark. Right, because that's a perk. The hero doesn't do it unless it's a perk. You get back here. They are going to do a lot of damage. You don't do that just yet. You attack now. Now is the time. Ow. Yeah, this isn't a good idea. I think I'm going to reload. You know, normally the stacks, when you don't have a castle, the stacks are set. They're always the same. That's not the case right now. Please don't kill anything. Oh. Surprising, but they didn't actually kill anything. Run away! Yeah. You run away too, why not? Gonna be a little annoying. Boom. You can't make it to here. Can't make it to the elves either. Alright. Please offer me your back so that I can backstab it. Or better yet, I can just stay away. I can outrun them. You will see. It's gonna be the greatest thing ever. You wait, and then you just stay out of his range. They're gonna get closer and corner my elves. It's gonna be fine. Stags are still out of range. Yeah, the elves can't actually kill one. Not right off the bat. Well, you gotta do something. Okay, luck? No, of course not. Ow. Oh shoot, they didn't kill it though. The second attack was 6 damage short. If the second attack had done 6 more damage, it would have killed it. It didn't though, so I lost a lot of elves. That was my bad though, oh my god. I should not have attacked these until I had a lot more experience with Whisloth. That way Whisloth would have had something to defend himself. Now this is going to make the hero apply Nature's Revenge, which is going to be useful. Somewhat. Not overly useful, but somewhat useful. Alright, now you things. Should not be that big of a deal to kill. I don't want to lose any elves though, which means I'm going to have to control this one manually. I played this completely wrong, by the way, the entire map. Completely wrong. I am paying for it too. Oh, by the way, the stags have an aura, which gives morale and luck. They're also unfettered, which I don't really care about. That's another story, though. Oh, they're using the movement thing. That's rare. Well, I could kill them with that. I'm going to wait for the other wolves to make their move first. Hello. Okay, you can probably kill these. I'm going to use the hero on him, and that should be good enough. Good enough to kill him without taking losses. I might lose some HP, but that's about it. Alright, let's go attack you. Let's go attack anything I want. Because I can take it. Well, the stag can take it. Stags are fine. Yeah, sure, this. Dun. Goes the little jingle. Now, neither wolf can actually get to the elves, so I'm going to wait. Huh. He didn't do anything. I'm not sure why. I mean, it doesn't get him anything to wait. I really don't know. I guess he didn't feel like getting a retaliation, but then he should have just waited and then... I don't understand that wolf at all. Especially considering there was an identical stack right next to him, and that other stack just did something. Instead of standing there and looking dumb. I don't know. I really just don't. Oh, fine. Should be able to do it. Of course, I'm gonna have to play it manually. It's gonna look very similar to the fight with the wolves, so I'm going to cut it. No. The terrain is not as agreeable, though. Spiders are gonna make it to the elves. Mind you, the spiders are going to focus on the stags, because that's what the AI usually does. Easy. Well, the stag just tanks, and then I guess the elves kill, although they're not the only ones killing. The stags do kill quite a bit too. Whatever. Let's just keep rolling. Yeah, direwolves, silverbacks. Nobody cares. Yeah, you get a castle much later in the map, which means that the enemy stacks are going to grow during this map. So you can't just take your time forever. That's not really gonna work.
The stags led Whisloth and his mount to a small
Really, did
clearing.
they?
Pixies and spirits were dancing around a standing stone, half covered in moss and plants.
Oh, that's
Though he was a
interesting.
sea elf, Whisloth knew enough about the customs of the elves living on land to recognize a dragon line stone, marking an underground river of dragon blood.
Really, that's what the elves
The
do.
source of all magic.
Stone
If
pillars.
there were other elves nearby, then he might well find them at the convergence of the dragon lines, where the power would be strongest.
Pillars of the earth, right? Am I right? That's what they look like. Kind of. They don't have the texture at all, but I mean, the term really applies to them. I wish those were upgraded, by the way, because the upgraded version does not have a retaliation. Well, don't get retaliated, more importantly. Which would be extra useful. Now, as long as the stags continue to attract everybody's attention, we're going to be fine. I just remembered. No. I just remembered something. I remember attacking these skeletons, taking losses, and then regretting my life decisions. All of them. Mainly the one to attack them. Because there was something across the road. There were reinforcements across the road, which would have been really useful against skeletons. So I'm gonna go get them. I just remembered my regret, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that in my actual run, and yes, I just did. But I have a reload button. Where are they? There, yeah, they are. You get a few more stags, and I do mean a few. Actually, I got 3 in my practice run, didn't I? I guess my practice run might have been a little slower. I don't know. Or I just got 2 and I didn't remember. I don't know. Quick combat. Still taking losses. That's stupid. I have 2 stacks of stags. 1 of 1 and 2 and 1 of 1 and 1 of 2. There. What do they do? They're just unfettered, by the way. They're nothing special. Nothing that special, at least. They're pretty useful, though. Going to wait for the skeletons to get in range. First off. Then we'll see about killing them. Of course, the tank's blade last. That's not going to be very useful. You can make it there. Yeah, I'm going to put you here. This guy is gonna be here, this guy is gonna be here, and I'm gonna put her, I don't know, right here. Okay. Go ahead. Headbutt! Stags attack with headbutts, by the way. Oh, I forgot to do the Nature's Revenge. I'm kinda dumb, aren't I? Boom. We need to make it so no retaliation spread around quite a bit. The elves are going to deal with these. And then, I don't know. You took a little bit of damage there. Yeah, still, I'm going to have the sprites and the normal stags. Well, normal. These stags deal with the big old skeletons over here. Really, I didn't use her attack. I'm dumb. That's what's up. I really am. I'm really dumb too because attacking this stack wasn't going to add any Nature's Revenge to it. Kind of silly on my part. Oh well. I'm silly sometimes. You just get used to it. Please all attack. Yeah, they're all going to attack stags because that's what they like doing. 19 damage for only 7 skeletons. That's actually quite a bit, I think. Hopefully they don't die. 50, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Just fine. Getting a little banged up, that's fine. Okay, you attack these, why not? The point is to make it so the Moondos are going to have the aura right here. Try to use the aura as much as you can. See this luck? I'm going to say it's because I'm going to go ahead and say that's because the stags are here. That simple. Okay, well, we're done here. Maybe could have cut this, but this is going to be a short episode to begin with, so I don't know, it's going to make it a little longer. If I bore you to death, it's not exactly better, but I don't think you're bored yet, are you? I wasn't exactly bored in this battle, so you probably weren't either. That's usually my indication that I should cut something, is I'm bored. Which means you're probably bored too. Both of these are not particularly good, I find. I'm gonna do this because it grants movement. That's War Machine stuff, though. The War Machines are actually very useful. Both of the War Machines actually have a racial perk. I get the feeling Sylvan makes use of their making bubbles. Why? I get the feeling both of the I get the feeling Sylvan is very close to its warfare units,
stone to stone,
which is not good for me.
Eventually reached a stone circle.
And a unicorn that
This
wants to
was what
talk,
Whistloth had been looking for.
or an
The
elf.
nexus of the dragon lines. As he approached the monument, Whistloth noticed a figure sitting next to the
Really, that's the
largest
first thing I
stone,
noticed.
meditating. The woman, dressed in the robes
That's a
of
woman?
Druid, was probably not older than him.
Are you sure that's a
despite
woman?
her silvery hair. She observed Whistloth as he dismounted, piercing him with her amber
I don't
eyes.
see woman.
There was a pride and defiance in her gaze, but Whistloth also sensed something else. A deep, familiar loneliness.
Loneliness calls loneliness, right? Or something like that. Hi! Why is it red?
Of my people.
You have a bird.
My name is Whistloth. I was on a ship. I fell overboard during a storm, and I followed the dragon lines here.
You are a Sheldon.
Yep.
We haven't seen your kind this far north for many, many moons.
Sorry?
I don't want to burden you with my plight. Is there a port nearby? I've been walking for days.
Yeah, that'd be useful.
I believe Felista did most of the walking.
Jeez.
Lista, the unicorn.
You know her?
If she likes you, I shall trust you. Follow me to my camp.
You know, riding isn't exactly
Thank
easy.
you,
It's
my
easier
lady.
for the human than the
Can you
horse, but
tell me
still.
where we are? Is this Irulan?
This is the Twilight Archipelago.
Which is part of Irulan, maybe?
You are farther from home than you imagine.
Or maybe not. I wouldn't know. I'm not exactly versed in geography. Am I supposed to follow you? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to follow her. She's gonna go this way. I'm following her in advance. I know where she's going. I've done this map before. Yeah. There she goes. Ooh, Star Silver. Very useful. You need a lot of Star Silver. You need 10 to get the stags, and you need another 10 to upgrade the Blade Dancers, which I think is stupid, but that's another story. It just makes it so upgrading the Blade Dancers is the last thing I do. Because I never get a goddamn Star Silver production going. So it always takes forever to get the stags in the first place, so imagine getting,
Lady Tannen,
on top of that,
who is this stranger?
upgraded Blade
Everything's
Masters.
fine, Silreal. Felista has found another castaway.
Yay!
This one seems to be a Sheldon.
Whistloth, at your service.
I like his
A
spirit.
sea elf, eh?
Yep.
Maybe Solana put you on our path to get us out of our predicament.
Maybe.
A shipwrecked sailor doesn't inspire much
Whoa.
confidence.
Anyone can be thrown to the sea in a storm. What is your predicament?
We are castaways, Sheldon. Just like you.
Okay.
We were on our way to Dragon Mist Island when our ship was caught in a maelstrom and crashed on the reefs north of here.
That's
We
terrible.
built new ships, but they were sunk.
Oh no.
A tribe of Cyclops controls what comes and goes from the island, from the top of their cliffs.
You can't just kill them?
Cyclops. They can be tricky. Are there not enough of you to oust them from
Exactly what I just said.
Short of climbing the cliff, which would be suicide,
Why not?
the only way to reach them would be for a few brave souls to sail through the maelstrom again and moor on the other side of the island.
Are you
I
you're
don't
looking
know
at
if
me?
Providence or the dragons truly put me on this island, but neither Cyclops nor a maelstrom are going to keep me here.
Aren't you brave? Alright. So that's what you're gonna do. Kill these jerks. And that would be a maelstrom. That leads right next door, but on the other side of a bunch of rocks. One wonders how it gets across rocks, but don't ask. And you get Danan as well, who has druids and hunters. Very useful units, I would say. She also gets some earth magic and not very good nature's revenge. I don't really care about nature's revenge, I'll be honest. You can still get something going because you can have bonus wisdom for every mark. So every time a creature attacks, it adds 1 wisdom. Every time the ballista attacks for the first round, you get +1 magic as well. You can get something going. I'm going to get her to master. I don't think I'm going to get grandmaster just yet though. I'd like her to get some economy skills because economy is a problem. I don't think I've mentioned that enough yet. I'm going to end the video here though. I did say it was going to be short, but I don't know. I need to go to bed. That's basically it. I work full time and it takes a lot of time, especially because it's far. I have to travel a lot. You don't care about that, any of that. You just care about the fact that I have to stop here, and that doesn't really sit well with you. Anyway, next time, these two are going to go on an adventure to get resources, because those are very rare right now. I'm not happy about that. Until then, see ya.